Dude, I really need to get a new I need to get a new microphone holder or something like that. It's falling apart. Hello, good morning, friends. Good morning, good morning. I have a complete trashed, God, the life of a hobbyist, I swear. I have a complete trashed. Oh. Where's my microphone? Oh, there it is. There we go. I have a completely trashed bead box. So I might take a second to sort through these real quick. That's just that's next level. Good morning, Orbita. I hope you're having a good morning. Hi, Caster. Good morning. Dude, all this is so trashed. I have had a... You know how, like, writers have a writer's block? I had a beading block for, like, the past couple of days. And now I'm finally back, but now my bead box is so trashed. I don't even know what to do with it. But this is going to help us choose out some colors. We're going to make some bracelets today on the beading loom. So yeah, I think these are the exact same color. I can't tell if they look the same. Let's see here. Thing is that I'm running out of beads too. Like, I have a lot of things that, like, I'm not going to normally use. I don't like to judge things how they're going until after they're done going. Noted. Well, I hope that it goes well for you. I hope that you have a good day. We have a bunch of these cute little guys too. Oh, I don't even know if I've shown you guys this yet. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Scoozy. Check out this little cutie. Oh, he's upside down. There we go. Check out this little cutie. My camera is in a weird spot, so it's hard for me to, like, figure out where I'm supposed to put it. It's super pretty. These beads on the bottom are rough, though. I gotta fix those. And it has an all leather backing. True pure leather. No fake shit. We don't do that here. Unless it's for stuff I don't like and I'm not selling. Alright. I think what I want to do... So we have a boatload of these guys, right? Excuse me. We have a boatload of these guys. I want to make something with these and probably, like, black. It's probably a shiny black. I was wondering if I wanted to put an accent on it, but I don't know if I have any colors that would work well with that. So I think we're just gonna go through sorting the rest of these. Brown could work, but I'm not a fan because it's matte. Alrighty. Speaking of matte, we'll do shinies. Shiny. It's kind of like iridescent, so we'll keep that there. Matte will be on the second row. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. My allergies have been so bad this year. Shiny. Aren't you treasure beads? No, you're round. Okay, good. I found out that there's... So I get these beads called Tohos. And there's things called Toho treasures. And... nowhere did I find that Toho treasures are different. They're like slightly smaller rounded beads, and it fucked up one of my bracelets super bad and it pissed me off. I was not happy. I was not happy. Okay, we're getting there. I'll have to go blow my nose though. She is woofed. She's something else today. Which is why I'm not showing my face today. I wanted to do a face cam, but I'm not feeling too well. I don't think it's because I'm sick or anything. I think it's just my allergies keep fucking me up, man. They're making me very tired, very exhausted. Okay. I think we got them all where we wanted them to be now. Oh. Shit. That's fine. I'll put you there. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any needles that aren't completely bent? Probably not. This guy might... Oh, that's a tiny needle. We don't want him. He's for other projects. This is also a tiny needle. We don't want him. This guy's kind of straight. He's relatively straight. We'll keep him. I was trying to bead last night and completely busted one of my needles. That, like, the tip went flying. Oh, man. She was not fun. Oh, you're supposed to go back in. Sorry, buddy. I have, like, several commissions that I need to do, too, but I need to figure out, I need to figure out all that I need to do with those. There we go. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna blow my nose, and then we're gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. I'm gonna go blow my nose, and then we'll get into some loom stuff. We'll string our loom. Yippee! Okay. Okay, I think we're good now. And we got some coffee out of a Starbucks box. I'd show you the Starbucks books. Starbucks cup, but I don't think you'd be able to see it without me spilling. But it's an original. It's an original. Jimmy bought it when he went out to the original Starbucks. Okay, let's string this first. Actually, let me pop on Pinterest real quick. Pinterest. There are a couple of designs that I saved that can be duo colors. I think I want to do that. Normally I like creating my own designs, but I'm too tired for that. So I'm a Pinterest girly. Oh, excuse me. That's way too many. Way too many. And not from my pins, just... No. Just search the internet. They're like, you want to see from this one? From all the pins that you have? And I'm like, nope, not really. Not really. Yeah. I'm struggle busting today. I wonder if we could do that. I have a bracelet design that I saved that a lot of people liked, but I kind of want to do different colors with it. I think I could sneak that brown in here then. But I think it's 4 colors. So we would have the black. Put some of my paint. I disable everything. Oh, sorry. I disable anything that searches my history to provide suggestions. I also disable all search suggestion features. It's never helpful. Yeah, especially on like Pinterest. It's like, no, I save those for a reason. Yeah, I'll like check them later, but like that's not what I'm looking for. But then I also use like the Brave browser app because I don't want, like you said, I don't want anything to suggest me anything that I've been looking at. Mainly because I just don't, obviously they'll get my data in one way or shape or form, but I would like to prevent having that data kind of like exposed in my face all the time. It's kind of annoying. If we're going shiny... Yeah, this is hard. Damn, this sucks. So I have black as the lines. I know that. A lot of my lighter colors, like I'm almost out of white. That's all I have left. I'm almost out of peach. No, don't like that. What if we did this one? I mean, they both kind of have a yellow hue to them. What if we did pink, or sorry, purple? Oh, thanks, Agrica. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff out there that, thank God, exists. I think we'll go black. Maybe a matte black. Do I even have any matte black left? That's the question. Do I have any matte black left? That's gray. With the one green bead sticking out, like no mañana. You could do gray blue. Do this green. Do more like earthy colors. Green, brown. This is technically a different type of brown on this one. It's darker, so we'll use that. This is my matte black. Oh no! Interesting. Welcome to my life. Running out of colors. I'm messing up my beatbox again. Let's see. Oh, I love that gold. use gold as the border, possibly. I'm so tired of my nose fucking running. Watch, this is gonna be all this for me to go back to my choice that I originally made. Let's hope that works. I just wish I had one more color. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 1, 2, and 3. There's just like nothing that's close enough to this fucking weird ruby pomegranate color that I have. That is like distinguishably different. But like works well with the rest of the crew. There's something like this. It's kind of metallic-y, which is kind of hard to see on your guys' end. Fuck it. Alright, let's stream this bad boy. I love when you don't want to paste. Son of a bitch. Edit. Thank you. Wait, what? Did I open the wrong one? There's one that has 3. I think this is one, my bad. I was like, ain't no fucking way. Hey. 9. Perfect. No, that took 200 years. Your butt on the spot. Thank you. Alright. Shit, are you tight on? Okay, you're fine. listening over there? Dude, I love Village of Dolly so much. Oh, I love Final Fantasy IX. 6. Oh my goodness. Blue, hi. Hello. Oh crap. Man, I wish I had a mod here to show you all right now. I'm kind of in the middle of stringing a loom. How was your stream, lovely? How was your stream? Hi friends, my name is Battle Bunny. I'm a variety streamer. I'm a VTuber and a face streamer. When I'm working on beading stuff, or a VTuber. But hello! I'm not shouting myself out. What the frick? Do it now. The streamer told you to. Did you win that last game? Sorry I wasn't there to check it out. I really need to get a lot of stuff done. For those who are in America and Canada right now, you're able to buy my stuff. Thank you, Blue. But yeah, I make my own jewelry. Crap. What number was I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so now we're on 8. I'm a triple threat. I know, right? I'm a variety streamer, a VTuber, a face streamer. And I have crippling depression. Alright, that should be 9. But yes, if everybody needs to head out and go do some stuff, go take your meds, go to bed, go eat some food or whatever, please do. We're just gonna be doing some nice comfy crafting for the day, so definitely, if that ain't your speed, that's totally fine. I totally understand. Gotta find some foodies. Yes, absolutely, please do. Go get some food. We ain't going nowhere. But yeah, for those who were in Blue's stream earlier, I am also the streamer that made my own Final Fantasy IX mod. It's pretty sick if you ask me. For TCG Card Shop Sim. I made all of the cards by hand. I can even show you after I'm done. After I'm done tying this off. This is always the hardest part of making a loom. Is tying it off. Because if those strings aren't tight, none of this is gonna work. And then you're gonna have a crabby strimmer. And we don't need no crabby strimmers up in here. Loving the playlist, by the way. Thank you. Nice good old Lofi playlist. That's super helpful for me in the morning, especially when I'm like working on stuff. I'm such a sleepy baby in the morning. Such a sleepy baby. Speaking of, I don't think my cat Minnie has even gotten out of bed yet. Jimmy put a blanket over her head this morning, and she has not gotten up from there since. There we go. Perfect. I don't think that loom could get any better, TBH. Alrighty. Yeah, so I made my own TCG Card Shop Sim. Okay, sounds good. And basically to get these kind of pictures to show up, so these kind of cards to show up, I actually needed to break it down into the background, and then I needed to put the creature on it. So let me go like this, and then I needed to put the border on it, which I usually have just a basic border, but I pre-made a bunch of these little guys. And I did that over 428 individual times. So she took a very, very, very long time to make, which is why I show that mod off with pride. Alrighty, so our loom is all set. You guys can kind of see it. We got a bunch of string set up here. And now we are going to get our next part going. But yeah, TCG Card Shop Sim is the first game I've ever modded. I don't know how to do models, so I'm not sure if that'll ever come into fruition. But it would be cool. I think it would be cool. Right? Time. This one? Oop. Not fully up. Just in case. So talented. No, you. You stop hyping me up. I'm just a girl. My friend Moto would say, I'm just a girl. And one more. Snap that off. Alrighty, now we start. And now, the beads. Alrighty, to go 2 black, 2 pomegranate, 1 black, 2 pomegranate, and 2 black. And we're off to the races. Ladies and gentlemen, we're off. I think loom stuff is probably the easiest for me to make. I wanna be able to set this up where there's like a bunch of strings across, because I really want to make some like super big landscapes and everything with it to sell for like photos. Those would be like a pretty big luxury item, but I would absolutely love to make art that way. Over the bead, buddy. Starting off, these guys are always a little tricky, just because like sometimes the beads don't want to fit perfectly in between the strings. After you get this first one done, then that'll be groovy. Oh. How did you pop out? Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Alright, first one's in. Now we'll be flying. Oh, it's almost in. So as I'm not getting fucking knots, because this string sucks ass. Alright, there we go. Make sure they're all lined up. I have to sneeze again. Oh my god, make it stop. Make it stop. I don't want to sneeze anymore. I don't need this. The beads be so tiny. They're uber tiny. But then they make such big creations, and that's what's great about them. You get out of the way, bucko. We don't need you here. Alright. Now we're cruising. Cruising for a boozing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yesterday I decided to stream earlier in the day and then beat in the afternoon, and I just don't think that's how my poor little brain works. It completely refused to want to figure out what was going on yesterday evening, and then after I broke my needle, I was like, fuck it, I'm so done. It did not want to be a friend. But I did get to watch more Pokemon. I think that's the only thing that I'm like super chill with doing while beating is watching Pokemon. We finished the first season yesterday, and we started Indigo League last night, where we get a peep, just a little tiny peep of the Dragonite. Or, yeah, the Dragonite. God damn it. Stay on here. But again, like the first couple of the seasons of like Pokemon, I mean, Ash is kind of a savage all the way through all the seasons, but like him dissing Missy all the time is so funny to me. Also just crazy that even her sisters are like, oh, speaking of Pokemon, as the Pokemon song shows up. Just all of her sisters are like, yeah, you're ugly. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh. There we go. 3, and then the black. I don't know why this song makes me super emotional every time. Are you doing a bracelet today? We are. Good morning, 10. I am beading. I really gotta get some more stock in my shop. And I have been in a bead rut for a little bit. I'm just running out of colors. I'm running out of colors, so Jimmy's gonna send me some money so I can get more beads. I'm running out of like the basic necessities, which are like, I'm running out of the necessities of like basic colors. So like I have no white, and like there's a lot of stuff that I want to work with that needs white beads. So we're fucking around with colors that I'm like, I don't know if these work, but I guess we'll try. Which I'm kind of digging this. We got like a pink, a brown, and a black. Like a dark pink, brown, and black. How are you, Lo 10? How's your day going? I'm also just uber tired. Speaking of, I have coffee. Might have to get you beads, yeah. That's why Jimmy is sending me some money today. One thing about starting your own business, especially when it comes to like beadwork, a lot of people don't wear jewelry. At least, especially like my community doesn't wear a lot of jewelry, which is totally fine. But it's like, you gotta like constantly keep making stuff so people have like, you know, different variations and everything like that. And so it's just a lot. Like I have 3 commissions that I need to be working on pretty soon. So my sister, my older sister, Darcy, she wants some fish earrings. Because she's working back at a casino again. She's like, I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna take all those sharks' money. And I was like, hell yeah, do it up, sis. So we're gonna be, where is it? I just need the colors for them. But we're gonna be making... Where's that photo? Pinterest. Come on. We're gonna be making these for her. We're gonna be making these for her. These little fish earrings. But I don't have a bunch of random ass browns and blacks. So I have to get a bunch of different browns and blacks. Otherwise, there's this rainbow trout one that I think is really cool too. Like these ones. These ones are really cool. So I told her that I would make her those. I just gotta get some beads in the mail. So yeah, we'll make her some fish earrings. And then I have a guy who does like music stuff, and he wears bolo ties, and so he has like a bunch of different things that are made by locals, but he doesn't have like bolo clips. And so he wanted me to make bolo clips. And I was like, yeah, dude, I could probably do that for you, no big deal. So I'm gonna make one that's kind of like turquoisey base, but I'm gonna see if he likes this one too, which is what I made not too terribly long ago. Which is just like, it's simple, and to the point. It's black and it's red. Actually, these are the same as these beads that I'm working with. But yeah, it's nice and it's pretty, it's well put together. And then on the back side, I have like actual leather from, I think this is deer hide. So then you have that authentic feel and everything. But this one was probably one of my favorites to make. So I don't know if he'll like the gem. I don't know if in today's terms that's a little too fruity for him. Who's adding me? Sorry, I was catching up with the chat real quick. Or my group chat. Okay, so now we're on the next one. So yeah, I gotta make those. And then my third commission is my sister also wants like earrings that are like pride colors, but that's like a bunch of rainbow colors. So I'm like, shit. Again, I just need basic colors. Basic colors, ugly browns, and some, I don't know, some pinks or some shit. I'm excited. Welcome in. Take a peek at your shop from time to time to see if something my mom or sisters might like, and I send them the link. Aw, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I wish I could send it to more countries. It's just like with all of, without getting too into politics, because of all of the politics that have been going on right now, shipping things overseas is insanely expensive. So it's not that I don't want to, it's just fucking everything's expensive. What is that? The brown. Right. Right. But yeah, I'm hoping that we'll do this. We can finish the bracelet. So then I'll be able to post it online later today. I really liked the brick one that I did, so I want to get some beads for those too. It's super funny. My friend Katie, she bought a bracelet for her grandma, and her grandma loves it so much that she wears it every day, and Katie will send me a picture being like, she still loves it, and I'm like, stop, I'm gonna cry. And then like Mocha and Momo have bought some of my stuff, and Mocha will send me some pictures of her wearing my earrings. I'm like, oh my god. It's just one of those things where it's like your art is out there in the world, and it's not like an art piece that hangs on the wall. Granted, like that's my next course of action that I'm gonna do, but with beading instead of painting. But it's just so nice to see like people wear my stuff, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you actually like it? And they're like, yeah. Why wouldn't I? I'm like, I don't know. I'm always worried people aren't gonna like my stuff, or I'm worried that it's gonna break and they're gonna be super upset with me. Like, if there's ever a time that people buy stuff from me and it ends up busting or whatever, like, I am more than happy to remake it and send out a new one, so long as it's like people that I know. More Final Fantasy IX? Damn. Is it? Yeah. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, also, Blue Jimmy was so excited about your tip yesterday. He looked at me and he's like, we can't spend that on anything. He's like, no credit card payments, no this, no that. And I'm like, I know, I'm putting it in a separate thing. He's like, oh, I'm just so excited for you to be able to switch. He always feels bad because he can't afford to pay our bills and our rent, because he's the only one that does that right now, and also like buy me stuff like that. And I'm like, no, it's fine, like I'll figure out a way, we'll figure out a way. I mean, he's letting me do my dream. I get to stream to you guys, and I get to have my own shop, and like, does it pay the bills now? No. Will it in the future? Goddamn, I hope so. But like every small business, you start out on those little tiny steps, and then it comes into fruition. Like the big stuff that I'm planning on doing soon, like if people like it, I'm expecting it to blow up. Like my art is like I don't know. I don't know anybody who like beads art. Like beads, like people paint like on canvas. I don't know anyone who does that yet. I'm gonna make waves. My mom said I'm special, so I'm gonna make waves. Is that what that's supposed to be? I think I'm missing one. Hold on. So we got 2 pink, 1 brown, 1 black, 1 brown, 1 black, 1 brown, and then 2 pink. Okay. Kinku. You're dedicated and determined. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you think stringing up nine strings, or I guess 10 strings on a beading loom is gonna be a pain in the ass? Man, when I start making these things, oh my god, it's gonna suck so much. Because we'll be doing them in sections, and then we'll be beating it all together. It's gonna be so much. I'm so excited. And then basically all we need to do is make it through the winter, and then I'll be hopefully starting my conservation corps journey as well. Hopefully, because I had one lined up and then somebody else told me to try this opportunity. And Jimmy felt really bad about this because he was like, oh, like back out of the conservation corps stuff, because like I'm sure you're gonna get this job. And it was supposed to be for like coffee production. Well, I didn't get the job. And then by the time that I wanted to reapply for the conservation corps stuff, basically the people at the production facility said that they would message me on Friday. And so I never applied for the conservation corps stuff, and I was like, okay, well, the conservation corps stuff, I have to apply by the end of the day on Friday. Which something in my gut told me that I should have just done it. I should have just fucking sent it. And I didn't. And Friday rolls around, and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting for this phone call or an email or literally anything, which if Mocha was here, she could relate with me. So yeah, I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting for this phone call, and it never arrives, and I didn't get to apply for my conservation corps thing. And then come Monday, the guy that recommended this job for me, he's the one that I'm actually making the bolo ties for, if I remember correctly, he looks at Jimmy, because he's a regular at Jimmy's work, and he's like, man, so sorry to hear that Corey didn't get the job. Jimmy's like, they never called us back. So, like, Corey lost out of 2 jobs. And he's like, what? He's like, I'm gonna rip that guy a new one and da-da-da-da-da. And it was a whole spiel. So I got a fucking message on Tuesday the next week of being like, hey, sorry, we found somebody else with better production facility experience instead of cupping experience. I was like, cool. Kindly go fuck yourself. Oh, man. But I won't lie either, I've been a little discouraged recently. Just because of, like, one of our good friends, mine and Jimmy's good friends, gave an opinion about how I should get a job and everything, and how I shouldn't be leaving all the finances to Jimmy to do. And I don't know, it was just one of those things where, like, the way that he reacted to it and talked to Jimmy about it was just kind of, like, very off-putting. And it kind of hurt my feelings. Coming from somebody who, like, I very much respect as a person. And for them to be like, why are you letting your wife, like, achieve her dreams when she's not making enough money to, like, support you guys? And that coming from somebody that, like, I don't think I've ever said one bad thing about in my life, for him to say that to Jimmy about me kind of really hit a chord. It kind of sucked. And, like, it's not one of those things of, like, him, you know, talking about me, but just him, like, I don't know. He's kind of like being our parents, where my parents were like, you're kind of being a bad wife. You should at least get a part-time job to help support your husband. And so I've been, like, meandering around part-time jobs, and Jimmy's like, if you're thinking about getting a job, do more beadwork, because I'm not letting you can get a job. He's like, but I'm saying that I don't want you to get one. So yeah, it's just wild. Parents, especially both sides of our parents, they're quite intense. And I know they mean well, but it's also just like, have you never had a dream to want to do something? Like, I don't know. It is a pretty standard opinion, and, like, I understand it, but to have someone in a different part of their life with their own finances and everything to tell my husband what he should be doing, especially when if you saw both of our financial situation and their financial situation, you'd be like, you have no place to give us an opinion like that. Like, with all due respect, you do not have a place to give us that opinion. Jimmy and I have been very vocal about allowing me to do this. We have kept each other in the loop. We have discussed our fears, and we have discussed, you know, our finances, and yeah, things might be a little tight here and there. Like, we can still do it. But it's just one of those times where, like, Jimmy was a little bit frustrated about our computer stuff, and so he was venting about it. And so it's just, like, one of those times where it's like, it's not the financial situation that, you know, is, like, a huge problem. Like, just let me vent and be like, damn, dude, that sucks. You know? Let me vent, and I just want you to be there to allow me to vent instead of being stuck in my own brain. I'm not looking for answers. I'm not looking for opinions. Just be there. Just be like, damn, dude, that really sucks. Like, I'm so glad that you figured out how to fix the computer, and I'm so glad it was much less of an expense. Those kinds of things, but I don't know. I feel like, especially nowadays, which might be a hot take, I don't really know, but I feel like nowadays there are a lot of people in the world who are going through a lot, and so the way that they are reacting recently is kind of like out of left field, and think that they need to give their input about everything, and we're all like, okay. I also feel really bad for my friends recently. I've been going through a lot these past couple of months, and I feel really bad that I haven't been playing a lot of games with a lot of people, but like, I was talking to my buddy Ricky on how like Sparrow and I reconnected, and I felt pretty bad in general because she kind of re-entered my life at probably one of the worst fucking times of my life right now. Cause like when she like, her and I apologized and everything about all the stuff that happened back in January. Long story short, there was a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of misunderstandings, and you know, all of that stuff and whatever, and a lot of truths. So we ended up dispersing our friendship back in January, and then we kind of came back together and wanted to sort it all out and everything. So it's going good, but it's one of those things where she came back into my life right when my uncle died, and ever since my uncle died like 3 months ago, I personally do not think I have been myself since then. I catch myself pretty often like jeepers, excuse me, I got emotional. I kind of find myself spacing out a lot and not having a lot of motivation to do things. But I think like my beading stuff has really helped me kind of like take time away from like computers and stuff. Just give me a moment away from like the internet. I think that's like the common struggle nowadays, is like everybody's kind of chronically online too, and sometimes I just like need a moment to kind of step away from all that. I need that disconnect. Like, it especially sucks because it's just like everybody's always online. They're like, hey dude, like let's play games, and like that's fine, but sometimes I'm like, I'm chilling. I'm chilling on the couch in the living room doing some beading stuff right now. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and I don't want to drop it to like play video games, especially if it's like a passion that I have. But yeah, it's been a real hard couple of months. Not even like a financial situation wise. I think it's just like every time that I've given myself the opportunity and I've talked to Jimmy to allow myself to push for Twitch partnership or to do what I'm doing now, it's like something happens, and it feels like something's always going to happen, but it seems like it gets to the extremes that I just kind of lose all momentum that I had. So the last time that I tried to do full-time streaming and stuff like that, if I remember correctly, that was when Jimmy's grandma passed, and I think it was my ex-girlfriend's mom, who's like the sweetest person in the world, she passed too. And that was also the year that we got engaged. But there was so much going on, and then it was like, I think that was like the year that Jimmy kind of had like a real big headbutt with his mom, and my parents and I weren't doing pretty well. Like, it was just a lot. It was so much going on. It was just so frustrating. that I was like, fuck it, I'm getting a job. Especially when it comes to like streaming as like your main job, and as like yeah, just basically your main job and everything. You gotta kind of like keep in mind what you're doing and like how often you're online, because like I have to avoid migraines. I'll get migraines pretty badly if I'm around a computer for too long, and I'll be like, I need to go for a walk. Like, I need to force myself to go for a walk. Otherwise, like, my head's gonna hurt. I'm gonna get constant headaches back to back for like a week straight. And I think especially it's hard because of that expectation that everybody has of like, well, everybody's always online. Like, especially Bunny, like, that's like her job and stuff. So like, let's play games. And I'm like, I don't want to be online all the time. Being online all the time sucks. She gets exhausted. I've also kind of learned to accept that there's like days that I'll be super depressed. So I'm just like, hey, you're depressed, and that's okay. But like, you know, take the day to be depressed, be in your feelings. I think I've especially learned that over the past 2 years of like, if I'm depressed, we're gonna be big old depressed buddies, and we're gonna lean into it. We're gonna be sad. We'll take the day. We'll cry. We'll roll up in a ball, take a shower, beer, cry in the shower. But then like tomorrow we're back at it. Like we're doing things. Dude, I'm really sorry. Completely left field. I'm super digging this bracelet. It looks so pretty. Oh, the brown with the black looks so good. With the like pop of pink. Have I never had a beer in the shower? Oh my gosh, Orbita, it's life-changing. When you're like super in your feels and you're not having a good time, take a beer, go into the shower, have a beer while you're in the shower. It's like fucking therapy. It's so nice. I can't tell you how many shower beers I've had to help me get through some real fucking hard times. My last, yes, please do. Fucking do. My last huge friendship breakup. That was not Sparrow. It's a different one. But my last huge friend breakup. Holy shit. Did they say some mean ass fucking shit? Like, they wanted it to hurt when I left. To the point where I just straight up blocked them on everything. And like, I won't lie. It got to me. It upset me. Especially because I was doing one of those things of like, I don't want to escalate the situation. I just don't want to be friends anymore. And they started saying some mean ass fucking shit. And so I felt bad. And I was like, I need a shower beer. Went, took a shower, had a beer, cried a little bit. And then when I was done, I was like, man, fuck that. Was it the Kid thing? No, Kid and I haven't been friends for like, I think that's 3 years now? 2 years? No, this was far more recently with another friend that, I don't know. I honestly don't think they deserve to even be, like, pointed out. Nah, like me and Kit, like that was rough, but like I still respect him. I still respect him, but in more ways than I probably have seen. I think we just more than likely grew apart. We also spent like a lot of time together, which can be also pretty straining on a friendship too. I have learned a lot these past few years. I've learned that I need my own time and my own space. I've learned that a lot of the pain that I had back when I was younger during all those things that happened, I know a lot of them is because I didn't give myself time to be like, hey, this happened and this sucked. But like, not every friendship's gonna work out. And, like, it's a bummer, but it happens, you know? We can't please everyone, and sometimes We're only in a chapter of people's lives, and that's okay. More than anything, I wish, or I hope, that the people that I was in contact with that aren't in my life anymore are doing okay. I hope, especially during that time, they found or got the help that they needed, because I wasn't able to provide that to them. But that's how life goes, man. Two. That's three. 1, 2, and 3. And then 2 again. Yeah. Agreed. Truer words have never been spoken. We all got our paths in life, man. Sometimes we can't go down other people's paths as much as we would like to. I found some pretty awesome friends too. I think especially recently, Momo and Mocha, or Komodo and Mocha, I don't think they have fully come to realize like how much their friendship means to me. Momo, Mocha, and like Tiggy and Charlie and all of them, like they have gotten me through some hell of a rough time. Also, like, one of the things that I find kind of ridiculous is there's, like, a lot of people in the online world where when they have a friendship breakup, they're like, I have to take to YouTube, and we need to split this person into a million pieces because they're the bad guy and I'm not. And I'm like, whoa, we don't need to do any of that. I think every time that I had a friendship breakup with people, if they were involved with my community on Twitch, I, like, went out of my way to post in my like announcements being like, hey, we're not friends, please don't go out of your way to like cause drama, because it's not worth it. Like, we ended it, and this is kind of the thing, I think there's only 2 friendships, the one recently and then another one I think last year, that ended so poorly that I just didn't say anything about it. But like, other than that, the ones that I have announced, I'm like, hey, like, just be nice. Like, we don't need drama. Like, some internet personalities are so gross. They're like, we're not friends, which means I need to cancel culture them. And then sometimes it like whips back around and they're like, I don't know what happened. So wild. Wait, but I'm supposed to be the victim. Oh, man. You're not supposed to hate me, you're supposed to hate them. Well, to a lot of content creators, that's the content they're gonna make. Yeah, that's true. I think that's why I'm always so cautious on meeting new people, is like, especially on the internet, like, oh god, I would not want to be at the butt end of that. I can't take that content either. It's so much. But then, you know, you're right, like, Moist Critical will make content about like certain streamers and everything, like doing awful shit, and I'll eat it up, and it's crazy. So crazy. Kitty, hello. Beads. These are beads. It's true. I have some spaces in there that I can see from my, like, from my camera. It's actually really nice. XQC's breakup / relationships always become content. No, it should date him. Is that like the equivalent to like when people split up with Taylor Swift and she writes like a song about them? Is XQC just the male version of Taylor Swift? Oh man. Oh, I did this wrong. Whoops. Oh, too black, too brown. And pink. Probably. It was so funny. I told Jimmy last night, I was like, hey, did you see that Taylor Swift got engaged? And Jimmy was like, cool, don't care. I love him. My husband's so fucking funny. Cool, don't care. then he looks at me, he's like, oh, sorry. I'm just, that wasn't supposed to be mean towards you. And I'm like, no, you're good. You're just fine. Oh, speaking of Momo. Breaking news, Taylor Swift's new album is hinted to be about her. Oh no! She broke up with herself. I knew it. I love beads if you couldn't tell. So what are you making? We're making a bracelet right now. So this is a beading loom. It's got these funny little doilies. Excuse me. Some funny little doilies that you can stick strings through. And so we'll make a bracelet out of this. We'll cut it off and then add some end caps. You talking about me? I was tagging about you and friendship breakups. And saying how much you and Mocha and Piggy and Charlie like saved my ass. Especially during our recent row with she who shall not be named. Oh, and how shower beers are really therapeutic. Ew, what is this? This ugly looking little bead, so floppy. It is so brutal out there. Are you working right now? Or are you home? I was like, it's a weekday and it's not like around... I think you get off around like 4 o'clock my time. This boy gonna go to flight school. He's gonna fly airplanes. Bro, if you want some real indigenous spirit, I can make you a dream catcher. I can make you some sweetgrass bracelets or some shit. I'm slacking at work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay. Everybody needs a little slacker sometimes. Ooh. Is that the one I just did? Yeah. Okay, so we gotta do this one. 2. And 2, and then 2 pink. Black. 2 pink. And then 2 brown. Wish I had a beading loom. I also make jewelry, but work with larger beads. Kind of traumatized from the time I dropped a huge box of seed beads on the floor. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, that's... Whoa. Especially because, like, as you can see in this tiny, itty-bitty little corner over here, I have carpet. I have carpet on my floor. When I drop seed beads, they're gone, man. I can't even sweep them up. But I feel you there. Especially for like a beading loom. One of the things you can do actually is, which is kind of janky, I know, but if you don't have a beading loom, it's a really cheap alternative. You can set up a beading loom kind of the same, to have these all across. All you need is a box, like a shoe box or something, and you're gonna twist it around until you get as many of these as you want. Just make sure they're kind of a little bit spread out and everything. And then just bead like you would on a beading loom. And then when you're done, just cut the ends of it, and there you go. It's a little cheaper alternative to a beading loom. I was really lucky to have the beading loom that I have because my stepdad actually made this for me. He saw my mom's, looked at it, and was like, I could make that easy. And he took like 20 minutes in his wood shop. Came back with a beading loom for me. Hi, Bug. You have a cake. I don't know if I can rotate it down for you guys to see her. Yeah, so I really have to thank my stepdad for this, otherwise I probably would have had to buy one. Oh, my coffee turned off. My coffee pot's done with the heat. Yeah, this guy should be... Excuse me. I'm gonna whip out my T-square. Hold on. Everybody look away. Look away. Ow. I don't think I have enough room, chat. Hold on. If we go to edgequaybeading.com, shop bracelets. Bracelets are 6 inches long. Fuck. Oh no. That's gonna be cutting it close. That's okay. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so snotty. He is! David is in that state, Momo. Bug, you know you got rid of like all my light, right? Oh no, I'm not on that one. I'm so glad I double checked. This one. Time for peak IRL. What the fuck? Damn, the Mesa update's real. Damn. One too many bees. I dropped my other bead. IRL Mesa update. That's what I was saying, dude. It does look really pretty, don't get me wrong, but holy shit, when you were like, this is where I'm going to school, I'm like, ew. It's hot though. It's okay. I've been dealing with the max heat has been 72 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 54 degrees last night when we went to bed. It was so nice. I just had the windows open. I slept like a baby. Mocha's going for the cowboy hat, except for I'm bringing it from here. Oh my gosh. It's either Arizona or Oregon? You mean Ohio? Oh, it's either Arizona or Texas, Florida. My bad. No shot. I can afford all that in school. I feel that. Jimmy has been telling me if I was thinking about getting a job for the future for me to go to school. And I was like, Jimmy, I cannot afford to go to school. I don't want to be in debt to student loans. And he's like, but that's why they make the student loans. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's got a point, though. The only thing is like, I'd have to go for my generals, which I have already halfway done, and I've never been to school. There was a program called College in the Schools, or CITS, and so I took college chemistry, college English, and I think college chemistry, English, and I think math, if I remember correctly. Aww, thank you so much, Kitty, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The thing is, though, is I'm such a bad student. I'm a really bad student. If I want to do something, like, my attention span sucks so hard if it comes to, like, schoolwork. Reading, I only like to read if I want to read. I'm really glad that, I'm not glad that my grandma got diagnosed with cancer, but I'm glad that the life event happened that I did not end up going to school for game design. Because holy shit, the amount of people that are constantly laid off in that field. Woo! College is a lot more fun than high school, though. That I will take your word for, because I have never been to college. Have to be careful with those. Most of the college stuff I took in high school is no longer accepted in college. Well, that's fucking stupid. But outside of medical stuff, college may generally be useless nowadays. Puts you in debt with no job. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Momo wants to go to flight school because, you know, he wants to fly planes. And, like, that makes sense. I mix on the student loans, but if I'm gonna be broke, I'd rather be broke in Arizona instead of broke in Texas or Florida. Yeah, for real. Tech bubble type of job economy right now. Yeah. So it's like, it's one of those things where if people looked at me and was like, what do you want to go to school for? I don't know. And there's nothing that I want to learn, or nothing that, like, I want to go out of my way to learn to have as a job. You know? Like, I'm not gonna go to college just because people are like, well, you should go to college for, like, your future, whatever. And I'm like, well, I don't want to go to college and fucking end up in debt because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to go to college for. Like, that's what happened to my brother. He wanted to go to school for, what was that? He wanted to, like, I forget what they're called, but like he wanted to do autopsies and stuff. Like he wanted to work in the criminal investigation field. And so he went to a private school that was a lot of money, but it was the program that he needed, and he decided that it was not his job that he wanted to go for anymore because he couldn't cut into a cow eyeball. Which, like, makes sense. And I'm sure it's probably like a couple of other things, but it wasn't his passion anymore. And now that I think he went back to school after that or this might have been my sister, but now he's just in debt and does, to my knowledge, he doesn't have a degree, but now he has all this college debt. Oh no, I didn't get that thing. But anyways, it's just like I've seen both of my siblings go to college for what they thought they wanted, and then one of them did get an associate's. Maybe both of them. I was too young to really know if my brother did. But it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know what I want to go for, so why would I spend money to go for something that I don't know what I want to go for? Even full-blown programmers get laid off constantly? Exactly. Exactly. Also, if I really want to, I can just go back to the sensory analyst field. I have the experience. I have 3 years of experience. Hi, Bolt! Can confirm. Yeah, it fucking sucks. I do not envy programmers. Damn it. Hi, Bug. She's just staring at me. She said, I'm watching you, Mom. I'll pull the cord, motherfucker. You'd be like, let's go for a flight. Instead of let's go for a walk. I do know that if I get into Conservation Corps next year, it's going to be the last year that I'm able to get into the quote-unquote Youth Conservation Corps, which is fine. But basically, I want to get the certifications that I would get at a trade school that I would have to pay money for. So, like, in the Conservation Corps, I can get chainsaw certified. And where Jimmy and I are planning on moving, like, people always need, like, trees and brush and whatever cleared out of their yard, and a lot of those people that live there are like older, so they don't have the energy or the strength to do so. And so people, especially the older generation, love certification. They love things on paper. And so yeah, I'm gonna be a feller, and like I think I'm gonna be a good feller. But yeah, it's just like it's one of those things where we're moving, we kind of like sat down and we were like, all right, what do people need there? Because we want to be a part of the community. If we're moving back home near my parents, we want to be a part of the community. What does that look like, and what can we do to help the community? And felling trees and everything is exactly what a lot of people need. Yeah, my brother-in-law is a volunteer firefighter and a volunteer EMS, because you don't really need anything for that. You're basically just on call for if somebody needs a fucking ride into the hospital. But yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do. Jimmy might go into working at a brewery there, or he might work into bartending. Same thing with old people. They love going to bars. They love trying to find the end of a bottle or the end of a glass. Whoop. And then he'll also do like music and stuff like that during Like he'll do shows and everything. Dude, right? Mama, what if we work with each other someday? What if we work with each other someday? I was telling you earlier that I wanted to be a red coat. A fire coat. Not the Civil War red coat. Or I think they're called red shirts. I want to be a red shirt. I wanna be on call for fighting fires. Even though I have terrible fucking asthma. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Charlie. I have your guys' Discord combo on my third monitor, so Hey yo, did y'all change over to a Vaporeon? Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? My stomach is very upset. Do you recommend any drinks? I'm Jellybird! I don't know why it didn't work. It's gotta be a different command. Can anyone be a Pokemon or are they subs? Nope, you're up there. You should be up there. Yeah, you're up there. Hold on, let me look up the thing. One second. User editing? No. How do I figure this out? How do we figure this out? Commands. Avatar selection. Oh, I think it's exclamation avatar instead of Pokemon. Hold on. I'm loading it back up. Avatar, did you know? Did you know? Oh, I'd say I want to be a Red Wings, but that's different. Oh no! Oh my god! Charlie? Where's Vern when we need him? Oh, I'm freaking huge. Where? You're gone. Hold on, let me see if we can find you guys here. It's so big. Might have to put you guys down here, huh? Because you did mega. But big. Dude, if you do Whale Lord's fucking massive. Vern's always Whale Lord in my chat. Charlie is a mod here, right? Of course. Of course she is. Allegedly. I don't know why, but how do you pronounce this? Suicune? Like, whenever I think of Charlie as a Pokemon, that's the one. Could you help me set up the Pokemans at some point? Absolutely! It's an app called Stream Avatars on Steam, but yes, Charlie and I can both help you with that. There's also different ones you can do too. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's different ones you can do too. Like you can have Kirby's instead, or you can have, I think there's a Digimon one too. There's Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, there's a boatload that you can do. And it's super, yeah, DBZ, it's super easy to set up. Like, all you have to do is download the ones you want and get rid of the pre-made ones. And then you just put it as an overlay. Like, you'll connect it to your Twitch and you're ready to go. I love it especially for, like, for my beading days and stuff like that. Because then it's, like, not in the way of anything. People get to enjoy their little Potemons. Their little Potemons. Sing the Digimon rap. I wanna be the best. I wish it was legal for me to stream fucking Pokemon so we could watch it together while I was beating. Man, I wish I had a third webcam so everybody could see you. Actually, I do have a third webcam, but I don't know how my computer would handle that. I think I also have to download the Logitech thing. If I'm a pilot, we could just fly there. You could land at Cirrus, dude. I wonder. Damn, I have to... I found her. That's right, this capture area is so weird. There you go. Now you guys get a mini. Yeah, screw promoting my jewelry when you got a cat cam. Hi, Piggy. Doing pretty good. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn from such a little girl. Excuse me. Who's ready to cry when you walk away? This song was the song that always choked me up, dude. I love this song so much. Especially when you were just sitting in the home screen getting ready to play a new game or load your game in. What's with the airplane ears? Why are you airplane earing right now, bug? Guess she's airplane earing. Oh, hi. Oh, she's sleepy. Are you a sleepy bug? Dude, this is why I love having a little cat bed on my desk. She's so good when she wants to be. She's so good when she wants to be. But not when she has to be. She's a little shithead any other time. There we go. So Momo, have you fallen in love with Rory yet? Has Rory finally grown on you, my friend? No. Where are you going? I just set up the cat cam. Wow, that was a big stretch. What are you doing? Bro. What's the point of a cat cam if your legs are in the way? Yeah, there you go. I backed out. Stupid. feel like Rory's trying his hardest though, true. Have you ever thought that you're being too hard on him, Momo? Maybe he's just a little boy who wants some love. Maybe he's trying too hard and you ain't trying hard enough. Sometimes he sits on the floor and stares at me and I'll just scowl. He's just trying to meet common ground with you and you're like, fuck you. His mama loves him with both of us. Dude, he a chonker, dude. He a big chunky boy. What's happening here? Hey Dark Hat, welcome in. Not much, we're making a bracelet right now. We draw Transformers while watching? Heck yeah. I think that's my favorite about like craft streams that I do, or even like when Mocha does her like art streams, I'll like do stuff along, even though we're like not in a call or anything. Like Mocha and I will just, she'll be doing her stuff and I'll be beading and just like watching her and I'll be like, wow, that's so cool, and then I go back to my beading. I love art streams. I think art streams are great. I think the crafts and makers along with art streams gets a little muddled though. Like, I don't know if I should be in the art stream instead. Just because like what I'm doing is art, but it's also crafting. But then, I don't know, you have people working on cosplay in the art streams. But then you also have people who are making, you know, actual art in the crafters streams. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You have people making cosplay and just chatting. No, I have no idea. I last scratched his ears like a week ago. So he's riding that high right now. Mom was like 1 scritch per 2 weeks. He's like, damn. Sir, yes, sir. A Predacon is a Decepticon that transforms into an animal. Nice. A predator, I'm assuming? Alright, bye, Momo. Thanks for stopping in. Tell Mota I love her. Some of them turn into a rhino and a bull, but most are predators. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Men will look at that drawing and be like, hell yeah. Oh. We need the 2, and then the black, the brown. And then we go back to the black and the pink. Yep. I have to go pick up my cat from the hospital. I hope they're okay. Godspeed. Oh, I actually haven't really. I think I watched the first Transformers and that's it. I never got into Transformers. I'm not like a huge mecha kind of person. That's Jimmy's area of expertise, honestly. Dude, look at that. That's so pretty. I love that. That's so pretty. Yeah, let's see here. Too pink? Not too big into it either, but the Egypt one, second or third, if I remember correctly, had some hilarious jokes in it. Yeah, I heard they're pretty good. Jimmy's got me on introducing me to horror movies over the past couple of years. I mean, actually, so we watched Barbarian a couple of months ago, and then Weapons came out, and we just watched Weapons in theaters, and it's just so good. It's such a good freaking movie. You're talking about the Bay films? Yes? Not big into scary movies. That's fair. I started out with horror games and was like, I've watched a few scary movies in my lifetime, but I've never been like super into them. And so I asked Jimmy, and I was like, what do you think I'd be into? And so one of our first horror movies that we watched together was kind of, what was it? It was called The Autopsy of Jane Doe. That one was pretty good. Just because it got a little crazy and fun, but it was a pretty level horror movie. I don't do like body horror that much, just because like even on like movies such as, oh, I always forget what it's fucking called, but it's a very straightforward movie. Basically, this guy gets in a car accident and then they like implement a chip into the back of his brain so he can move his body or whatever. And like, it's not a horror movie, I don't think, but it's like an action movie. And whenever they do the surgery scene, like it's just too much for me. It's too much for me. Or like, so we've watched all of the, oh, okay, bye. All of the, what are they called? What are they called? Fuck, what are they called? The Evil Dead movies. The newest Evil Dead movie. This bitch takes a cheese grater to like one of the horror's faces, and that was fucking disgusting. It was so fucking gross. I don't hate Bay films except for Age of Extinction. Yes, Upgrade. Upgrade was the movie. Yeah. But yeah, it's like those parts of movies, like they make me a little cringeworthy, and or not cringeworthy, but they make me kind of like get a little squealy. And so whenever that happens, like in Weapons, there's one part that I had to just look away from because it was just too much for me. Jimmy has figured out very well when that stuff happens to like let me know when it's over so I can continue watching the movie. Because most of the time it's such a short fraction of the movie. Like Upgrade. You have one surgery scene and then he goes and fucks up some people and he's like shooting people, whatever, that's fine. But yeah, just like surgery stuff. Ugh, I could never be a surgeon. It's so gross. Or the Ugly Stepsister is one of the newer horror movies that came out. I didn't end up watching it. Jimmy ended up watching it with his buddy Brandon. And I would peek over sometimes, and that movie is a fucking body horror, bro. It is so fucking gross. You have the girl going and they're like breaking her nose so she can have a perfect nose, and they're sewing eyelashes on her, and it's just like and that's like the mild part of that movie. And so I told Jimmy after he was done watching, I was like, I was actually gonna ask you to watch Ugly Stepsister with me, but something in my heart of hearts was like, you don't want to watch that movie. And so I didn't ask him to like save it for us to watch, and he was like, I was a little worried that you were gonna ask to watch it with me. And then yeah, after peeking over his shoulder a few times, I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm gonna stick to my Valheim. I'm just gonna keep playing Valheim. Fuck that movie. I know a horror thing called Cannibal in the Jungle. Actually, very little body horror. I might have to check that out. I love like psychological horrors. I also loved seeing the stark difference between like the Evil Dead original movies and then like the true horror aspect of the Evil Dead. Cause like the Evil Dead movies are like, yeah, it's a horror movie, but it's pretty fucking funny. Like, they're meant to be, like, over-the-top, hilarious kind of shit. I think that's why I liked Weapons so much. If you guys haven't seen Weapons, they have a lot of, like, basic comedy in it. To, like, where people would be saying the same thing. Like, a prime example with, like, no spoilers, like, let's just say there's, like, a fight going down, and this guy just won't give up. He keeps, like, throwing himself at this dude, and this dude's like, dude! It's like, when are you gonna fucking stop? It's just so funny because, yeah, after a while you're like, bro, like, just accept it. But I think that's the one thing that I do like about the Bay films. Like even in Barbarian and shit like that, I think it's like the first time that like it's either the chick or the dude that like looks down the stairs into the basement and she's like, no. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what an honest reaction would be. Here's something in the basement? No, I'm good. That's I feel like not enough horror movies do that. Like, having the sane person actually be like, no, I'm good. I don't need to figure that out. My favorite horror comedy is Arachnophobia. I have heard of Arachnophobia. Charlie was telling me about... What was that fucking movie? Jimmy told me about it too, but I think it was Charlie specifically that told me about, what was it, Evil Tire or some shit like that, where it's literally just a tire killing people, like a wheel. It's just, oh man. Rubber, that's what it's called, thank you. It's Rubber. Dude, there's so many horror movies out there that are so hilarious. Charlie knows about that film? Yeah. I believe it was her, yeah. I was like, she was in here. I think she doing baby stuff.
What is with this? Go up. Go up. Upsies, you go.
But, scusi. I thought I picked up the bead. Some other horror films I enjoyed are Annihilation and Nope. I have seen Nope. Nope is pretty good. Nope is pretty good. I don't know. I feel like especially nowadays horror movies have so much different creative freedoms that like not like they didn't before, but like a lot of directors are just like having fun with it now. We watched Smile 2. Smile 2 was fucking funny. But yeah. Aside from horror movies, I ended up watching K-pop Demon Hunters, which is such a funny fucking movie title name for me. It's just, I don't know why. I originally was like, oh, I'm not gonna watch it because like I don't watch movies that often. I don't really care. But then when my computer decided to bust, and not in a sexual way, I was like, alright, well, I guess I'll watch it because I got nothing else to do. So I caught up on Wednesday Season 2 Part 1, which is fucking stupid. Let me tell you now, I find it highly annoying that a lot of shows now are like, we have this TV show, Part 2 is gonna come out in like a month. And it's like, that's so dumb, just give me all of it. I want to binge watch it, and you guys are telling me no, and I hate that. I hate having... I understand, like, the movie, like, the TV episode kind of thing of, like, oh, yeah, you get a new episode, like, every week. That's fine. Because then you can, like, for things you don't want to binge watch, then you can, you know, watch it, you know, with your family or something like that. Like, you have a significant, like, a specific day that you can do that stuff with. But if you're going to release me a part 1 and a part 2 that's not, like, a movie or something... there's like no real significant reason for it, like that just pisses me off. Funny thing is, the same year Nope came out, I got back into learning about chimp attack stories. Really? Wow, how like serendipitous. How serendipitous. Or like, I guess like what a coincidence that that happened. Alright, 2 and 2 and 1, and then verse it back. Take it back now, y'all. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like this bracelet. I'm like super into it now. colors vibe really well. The hell does nope have to do with chips? Right. Gonna have to run to the restroom and refresh my coffee in a second.
I have to go potty.
I think that just goes back to the creative freedom of directors and everything. They're like, you know what? Chimp time. You know what I mean? I think it's also super funny that, yeah, when Jimmy was like showing me Barbarian and everything, he's like, you know this is the guy from Whitest Kids You Know, right? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, that's the director. And I'm like, what? Oh man. It's so funny to see where everybody gets their start. Alright, give me 1 second. Well, more than a second, but I will be right back. I need to use the restroom.
to be patient.
I also went to go check the mail real quick. Jimmy has been waiting for almost about like 2 months now for this lady to send some frickin' like a check in the mail for his work. So she was like, oh, I can Venmo it to you. Oh, I'm having problems with Venmo. Oh, I can send a check to you. But she didn't message him about the check until like, oh my god, freaking a month after, because she went on vacation, which is ridiculous. And so she's like, well, I can send it in the mail or you can come and pick it up. And Jimmy's like, well, send it in the mail. I'm too busy. And now I think it's been like 2, maybe almost 3 weeks now since she said that she was gonna send it in the mail, and it's still not here. Like, I've sent packages, legit packages, ground, like on a ground, whatever, a ground shipment, that's what it's called. And I have sent packages so much faster than she's sent a paper fucking check in the mail. And it's just getting so frustrating because it's like she owes him like $500-$600. Of course, you go on vacation first, right? Like, she didn't even tell him. She's like, sorry, I had problems with that stuff. And then when she got back from vacation, she's like, well, I can send out a check, but I have to order more checks. It's like, fucking... I don't mean to be rude, but goddamn, you are the worst businesswoman I've ever heard of. So, if anything, if we don't get it in the mail today, I'm just gonna tell him that he needs to message her again and be like, if we don't get it in the mail by the end of next week, we're gonna have a problem. We have no grounds of being able to sue them, but, like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is next level insanity. You know how they say you need to do business before pleasure? Well, she did it backwards. It's like, that's how you lose out on clients, lady. Or, like, workers. Because he was doing, like, an audio thing for... with his buddy TJ. They like film things and he does the sound for it and stuff like that. And so it's like an educational video or whatever. And so it's just like, why are you so bad at this? Sounds good, Bokasaurus. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Oh no, my needle. We're almost done with this bracelet. We're getting there. I might go for a walk after this too. I think I need to get some fresh air today. Okay, it's fine. It's only a little bit. Damn it. It could have been so much worse. Woo! I'll have to get underneath there and soak that up too. But at least, at least it wasn't the whole cup of coffee. Man, that would have been rough. Here, so I think we can just take this little guy, slide him up underneath there. Dang it. This is why I can't have liquids. I make a mess all the time. This guy does need a good scrubbing again anyways. There. And we'll put the cup there to help soak it up. And we'll put the cup there to make even more problems in like 5 minutes. Okay, let's see here. Boop. Three. We're so close. Where's my tea? Where's my tea? So another inch. Okay, that should be enough actually. I think the design comes back around where I want it to be then. Which works out perfectly. Two black, one brown, two black. Hi, Miss Fry. What are you up to? She's like, don't worry about it, Mom. Don't worry about it. It's none of your beeswax. Those two were playing around earlier, and you just hear them Scooby-Doo run through the house. Two and three. go. Alright, and then the 4 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bada bing, bada boom. Especially after stream, I get to go through. I buy my stuff through Fire Mountain Beads. I get to go through and see what I want to buy. My limit from Jimmy is $50. He was like, I can give you like $100 so you can get more bead supplies. And I was like, no, I don't need that much. I already have all the stuff I technically need. The only thing that's really expensive is thread. My thread can be a little spendy. But I get good thread, so. And the 2. Oh, 2. There we go. I think like a thing for, I think it's like 120 yards goes for about $30. But it does last me quite a while. So long as I'm not constantly fucking up things. It wouldn't be the first time. It would not be the first time. Right. 2, 2. Okay, and the brown. 2, 2. Hello. No, don't nod on me. You were doing good this whole stream. Don't nod on me. Little brat. There. Fixed it. All is safe. All is fair in love and beads. Kind of a chunky bead. Beep boop. Bop boop. Three. And black, white, black. Shit. Yeah. Stab myself with the needle. I do this every year. I have to sneeze as well. Uzi. Jiminy Christmas. Ugh, God. I'll be back. Freaking cats. Cats being cats, man. Alright, so we are on that one. Boop. We got 2. Oh my goodness. Just sneezy. So sneezy. I just love that I'm like, I should go for a walk today as I'm sneezing my face off. Even with my allergy meds. Screw me up. Sorry. I used to have like toilet paper on my desk until Minnie got upset one day and decided got upset and decided she wanted to take the toilet paper and try to shred it up and put it in front of our doorway. So now I don't have toilet paper on my desk anymore, and that's pretty frustrating. It's a 2, 2, 1 black. She just wanted attention and we didn't give it to her, so she's like, I'm gonna rip up your toilet paper, bitch. Take that. Oh, so close. Okay. Keep her going. Keep her going. 1, 2, 3. Fry. Oh god, my cat's butt's stinky. Oh, I have to clean the cat box after I'm done instead. Black, brown, black, brown, and two pink. And my tinnitus hit, so I can't hear out of my left ear. Cool. It's been happening a lot lately. I guess it's a sign that I'm getting old. An old lady who can't hear out of her left ear. It's getting so much more difficult because it's getting closer to the edge. So all of these strings are like slowly inching together. Black, two brown, another black, just a little bit more beading loom. These should be my last two rows. Alright, last row. Oh, perfect. Perfect. There we go. Tighten that boy. Then we bob and weave and weave and bob. Tie it at this end. Then we go back through. Then tie it at this end. Ready? Alright, now for the fun part. Where the hell is my screwdriver? Oh, crap. I don't know where I put it. Oop. Alright, one sec. Oh, wrong one. Actually, before we do this, let's put our beads away so I'm not spilling those all over the place. Knowing my luck, that's what's gonna happen. Like you. There we go. Listen up this guy. Listen up this guy. Let's go. Push them close together. There goes my controller. I've been dropping everything today. It's me, clumsy. Right, this guy. We got those industrial friggin' screws. Jeepers. Oh wait, whoops, sorry. Righty tighty. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Going the wrong way. Alright, those are tidied. Move that out of the way. And now for the fun part. Tying all the ends. What's going on here? What is going on here? There we go. Stop. Cats, I tell you. Next level nuisances, that's for sure. Damn it. Oh, that's stupid. I hate how some of these cut sometimes. Some of the story just sucks. Because then we'll also have to burn off the ends, but... Yeah. No, go on. You just went potty. Go on. Thank you. She's like, what do you mean I can't jump up to my spot, Mom? Maybe because you just went potty and I don't want you up here for that. Boop. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go. There we go. Almost there. Now we get to put the ends on. We have to burn the ends off to put the end caps on. It'll be pretty cute. Wonderful. Make sure the ends are singed. That's out. Just drawing my beadwork. That's like the scariest part. Alrighty. I think we're good. I think we're all good. Alrighty, for a 9 guy, I think it should be one of these. Perfect. Perfect. Now if only I had my pliers. There they are. Pliers are a bead worker's best friend. Alright, one done. Come on. Started this as like not straight, so it's being kind of wompy about it. I hope that doesn't fray anything. Otherwise, that'll be a nuisance and a half. Here we go. And pieces are put on. Fix the chain. Make two of these guys. And then one of these. Now for the annoying part. Now for the part I hate the most about making bracelets. There we go. That went on pretty relatively well. Come on. Being a brat. There we go. Oh, come here. Okay, slide you on. Come on. My hands are getting sweaty, so it's not staying on the way I want it to.
What a lovely
There we go. Hey, what are you doing?
Stop getting in trouble. Here we go. We did it. Another masterpiece. Oh, oh. Another masterpiece.
Yeah, it's super pretty. Oh, I love that. That looks so good. Wonderful. Alright, that's gonna be the end of stream today. I got some stuff I gotta take care of, like clean the house. I cleaned the cat box because my cats made it stinky. Alright, friendos. Wherever you all are headed off to next, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be back with stream either later tonight, but definitely tomorrow. So, have a wonderful day. I will see you all later. Toodaloo.